everyone, Kathy here with Diamonds and Coffee. Somebody left me a comment and they wanted me to do a video on how to diamond paint. So I figured I'd start with the small one. This is just going to be a basic video on how to diamond paint. Now if you get into diamond painting, there's a lot more things to know or things you can do and all the accessories and whatnot. But this is just a little kit that I got from Dollar Tree, and I thought I'd start on this to show beginners basically how it works. So let's open this up. I did open it once before to do I think an unboxing on a video, but so pretty much every kit is going to come with a basic toolkit here. Let's open this. Now the basic toolkits, or any toolkits, come with your pen, and this is the green thing here is a tray. This is your tray that's going to hold your diamonds. And this is a plate of wax. Now the wax has a little covering on it. See the clear, this clear little covering. You take that off, and the tip of the pen here, it has like a little hole, if you could see it. And what you do is you dip, or you put the pen, press it into the plate of wax, and it picks up, and it has the wax in here now. So let's put that aside for a minute. So this is the painting here. Now this is just on a card type of thing. Most of them are on a canvas. There's all different kinds, but yeah, so this one's on a card, I mean. So, and they come with the cover sheet. Now the cover sheet is on here because underneath this clear cover sheet is the painting, of course, but it's sticky. If I can get it off. Let's see. Okay. All right. So you got the clear sheet here, and you're gonna peel this back, depending on where you want to start. Let's say we start on the bottom, okay? Now, you don't want to take the this off all the way because it's all sticky. You don't want to get hair or crumbs or whatever on it. So this is here to protect the rest of the painting. So usually just move it up if you're going up this way, or you fold it back, or whichever way you want to start. But I usually leave mine on until I'm pretty much halfway done, and then you just go from there. But okay, so it comes with the diamonds. A lot of people call them drills, diamonds. So it comes with all these. Now this one is just numbered. It has like the 1, the 2, the 3. Okay, so now you would go on here and you'd find the 1. So the 1 here is the pink. So let's start with the pink one. So now you would cut this off, put those aside. Now I would just cut the little tip off there, put some diamonds. I don't usually dump the whole thing in here, but I'll just put those in there for now and set that aside. And then you would just pick up the diamond. If you could see that. Then you just put it on the 1. And you just continue doing this until you go to the next color. If you don't get it on there right, you can push them around a little bit to get it on there. So that's basically it. It's pretty easy. You just follow the numbers, or you follow, some other kits have symbols. You just follow the symbols. But like I said, this one is just very basic. There, that whole little part is done right there. So yeah, I'm going to continue to work on this today. And there's so many other things that if you like diamond painting, well, first of all, if you start off with just something simple to see if you like it, I'd go with something smaller, because there was so many other things out there. Well, as far as they're round, these are round drills. They have other ones that are square. Now, honestly, I have been diamond painting for about 2 years, and I've never done a square. I've always kept it with the round, so someday I'll probably try a square. I've heard mixed things about the squares, so I don't know. I've never done them. Some people say they're harder, some people say they love them, but I guess I gotta find out for myself. So basically, if you like diamond painting, start off, or if you want to try diamond painting, I should say, I would start off with something simple like this, and then you could see if you like it. Now, if you like it, then you move to the next step of doing something bigger. And as you move on, this is the basic kit that you'll probably get in basically, every diamond painting. Now, there's so many different diamond painting companies out there. Of course, you'll see different kits, different things, but for me, these little green boats, they call them boats, trays, whichever, but these little green trays are very flimsy, so I don't use these when I diamond paint. I bought this one. It's bigger, it's heavier. I bought this one. This comes out, so you can pour the diamonds out. But I bought this one off of Amazon, and it's called Forever Young. To me, you gotta find, if you're gonna stick with it, you gotta find things that you like to use. And this is one of my favorite pens. I don't use the little pens. These are more ergonomic. I can't say that word. Yeah, so that you can hold it, and it has a little bit of curve to it, and it's a little bit easier on your hand. It's comfortable. You're gonna find the things that you like if you're gonna continue diamond painting. So yeah, bigger tray and a better pen. I have a lot of different pens, but yeah, there's so many different pens. Have some of these ones. They're really pretty. And then if you continue on, you will find there's different attachments too. Like this one is a straightener. So if you're doing a painting, you can straighten out the lines. This one I probably wouldn't really need it because the lines aren't straight, but. And then they have, now this is, more advanced, but they have the multi-placer, which picks up, well, you're going to get these in a straight line. You shake this a little bit to straighten them out so they're all facing up. But you get them in a straight line, and you can pick up, well, this one's not one. You could pick up many of them. If you could see that. And you could put them down and do a lot more than just one. But took me a while to learn how to do that. It is a little learning curve with that. So, and they have different size multi-placers. There's like a two or three placer. There's all different kinds, but like I said, there's all different kinds of pens and different accessories that you can order. Now, if you get into bigger kits, let me show you this one. Bigger canvases, bigger kits. You're probably going to want something like this. This will hold 30 different colors. So if your kit that you're going to do has 30 colors, this will be fine. You can use these to put your diamonds in, store them in, or another thing they call it is kitting up. So if you have a painting that has 30 colors, you want to put them all in here, number them, and go from there. And then when you're done, you can put them back in the bottles. But yeah, there's a lot of things to learn about diamond painting. I mean, this is just the basics. But if you get into it, and like when I got into it and I watched different videos, I learned a lot more. But yeah, it's pretty simple. But yeah, so I learned I learned a lot from watching YouTube videos and just experimenting different things on my own. And like I said, if you get into it and you like it, I would suggest getting a bigger tray, because these things are so flimsy that I've knocked them over. There's different color waxes. You can order them. A lot of these things I got from Amazon, Temu. This one's pretty with the different flowers in there. Really pretty. But you're going to get what you like that's comfortable for you. So yeah, the basic, like I said, with all these colors, you finish. What I do is I finish one color, put those colors away, move on to the next color, and so on and so on and so on. So I think that's basically it. I mean, if you have a bigger canvas like this, let me show you. Your legend, what they call a legend, will be on the side. These legend numbers here, the color 1 and the number here next to it is the DMC color. Now DMC color goes also with the what is it, the floss color of needle, is it needle point? Pretty sure it's needle point. They use the same DMC colors. So yeah, so these are all the colors. When I diamond paint, I do one number at a time. I finish one number at a time, or one symbol at a time. Some people do sections, like a section at a time. I don't work on real big canvases, so I just do one number at a time, like I said. Some people, they excuse me, some people, when you get more into it and they do bigger kits, they'll section it off and use release papers, which release papers are waxy paper on both sides, where you could put it, if you want to take this off the cover sheet, you could put this on and just do sections at a time. So that way your hand is not getting stuck in the glue, because you don't want to get the glue worn off. So yeah, that's what these release papers are for. If you want to take this whole paper off, you can just cover it like this. You can do sections just like that. So that's basically it. Hope this helped you guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'd be glad to help. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Until next time, bye for now.